Hey guys, believe it or not, I'm still alive and I'm here to do another video. Today we're going to talk about how to bring the gods into our daily life. So let's get into that today. So someone asked me the question of how do you bring the gods into your daily life? The first thing we have to really realize is that the God, first of all, want us to live. That they don't want us to always be curiously wondering, when am I going to honor the gods today? How am I going to honor the gods? And how am I going to fit that in when I have so much else going on? That's not where in life the gods want us to be. All the gods ever ask for is for us to thank them for what we have. And that's literally taking the time, sometimes, to put time aside and worship and honor the gods in the traditional sense. And sometimes it's just saying thank you from the heart. To honor the gods in your daily life just means to think on them and think of them and always know that everything we have comes from them. And that's a huge thing. So to not take anything for granted or to think that everything is just a cause and effect kind of thing, but they are a source and the source for everything that exists. And just to think on that is a thankfulness from the heart that honors the gods in your daily life. So, like I said, the gods don't ever want us to be so stressed that it is this holiday and I didn't have a chance to do this, or something happened, I didn't have a chance to do that. That's not the point of life. That puts too much stress on the person, and that's not what they want to have you be. So the question is, how do I honor the gods in my life? Like I mentioned before in this video, there are days when I take time to actually set aside and honor the gods, when I actually pray. And then there are days when I just live and I keep a conscious mind of everything that I have, where it comes from. And that honors the gods. And then when I do have time to actually do a full ritual, when I set time aside, and because life is busy. I mean, let's get real. Life gets busy sometimes, and there are also days when you're just not feeling it, and that's okay. The gods want us to approach them in full ritual when we're ready, not out of obligation. When things come from obligation, then there's no reality behind your prayers and worship. It's kind of like being forced. What's more valuable as worship and ritual? When you're forced and you feel like you have to, or when you're like, you know what, I want to set up the altar today and I want to pray and give thanks. Which is more valuable? The ones that it is October 31st, so that must mean that I gotta do this, but I don't really have time, but I'm going to do it anyway. Or you wake up and you have some time and you decide that, yeah, you know what, I really want to commune with the gods and thank them for what I have. What is really more valuable? There's value in both, but I think when it comes from the heart, when you're ready, that there's a lot of value in that as well. So there you go, guys. That's how you honor the gods daily in your life. Like for today, for example, I'm going to say a prayer to Hestia because I have people coming over. That's how you honor the gods. Just thank them. And if something happens, you can thank them. And just don't feel like you're forced to do anything. Because like I said, don't feel stressed. Life is not about stress. Life is about having something to enjoy, because life should be enjoyable. Anyway, guys, I'll talk to you later.